The Boston Celtics have struck again. The best team in the NBA continues to get better. Not only did they add Baylor Shireman this offseason, but they went out and added another rotation piece in Lonnie Walker just a couple of days ago. Brad Stevens' wizardry continues. I read that and I was like, oh my gosh, you got to be kidding me. They get yet another weapon to bring off the bench. And Lonnie Walker, yes, he has gone under the radar a little bit, but just a couple of years ago, he was seen as a big piece of the Spurs young core. Bounced around, had a couple of good games in LA, ended up in Brooklyn last year where he averaged 10 points, 2.3 rebounds, 1.2 assists in 17 minutes a game, and was really, kind of a six-man microwave scorer type guy off the bench. But he did shoot 39% from 3 on 5 attempts, 42% from the field overall. Big time. Very, very good efficiency from beyond the arc. Now, when it comes to inside the arc, different story, but the three-point shot is, it's pretty much been for the majority of his career pretty solid. And then he's doing this off the bench. Yet another added luxury for the Boston Celtics, who are fresh off of one of the more dominant titles we've seen in the last few years. Here he is off the ball screen, rejecting the ball screen and getting to the rim off the Nick Claxton screen. He's just going to go around it and then score over. Who is that? Is that Mo Bamba down in there for the Sixers? Yeah, baby. And then Porzingis doesn't get talked about enough. We've talked a lot about the Celtics this offseason, and we have not really mentioned Porzingis at all. He is such a big piece of this team. He averaged 20 points, 7.2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks last year on their run to the championship, and almost played in 60 games. Shot 52% from the field, 38% from 3 on 5 attempts, and he really is their X factor, their unicorn. He makes them so much better. He's the ultimate mismatch problem. However, he is out until Christmas, which could be a bit of an issue, but I think it will be all right. And this is the value that he provides here, the ability to pick and pop, making Hartenstein decide whether you want to go out on the perimeter and guard their 5 or try and stick with their 1 through 4, who are all elite slashers. He also averaged 2 blocks a game in just 29 minutes per. Great efficiency right there, great rim presence to have down low. It's a luxury not everybody has. And then they also, by the way, have the best wing duo in the NBA, led by Jayson Tatum, who is coming fresh off of a season where he got very disrespected on Team USA, got very little PT, and he should probably be going into this offseason with a chip on his shoulder even more than it was before, even after getting disrespected from winning the NBA championship this year. 27 points a game, 8.1 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal per game, coming off of a superb year on 47% shooting from the field, 38% from 3 on 5 attempts. Very good all around, all NBA first team, and then Steve Kerr goes out and disrespects him. This is a guy that should have been getting minutes. He's a all-world two-way wing and yet isn't getting any PT. Come on now. Come on. We surely could have found some minutes for him somewhere. Anyways, the Finals MVP also happens to be on this team as, another guy that was very disrespected by Team USA by not even being on the team. He averaged 23 points, 6.5 rebounds, 3.5 assists. Hopefully he comes and plays in LA in a few years, but that's besides the point of the video. 50% from the field, 35% from 3 last year for Jaylen Brown, and he's even able to go left now. It's crazy. Best wing duo in the league, not close. And then they have an elite rookie that they got 30th overall late in the first round that is going to come in and immediately provide an impact on this team. 18.5 points, 9 boards, 4 assists, and 1 steal per game for Baylor Shireman last year at Creighton. 45% from the field, 38% from 3, and 8.3 attempts a night. He can really fill it up from downtown, and he's going to fit into this Celtics scheme, Celtics system very, very well. 12th in NCAA in three-pointers made last year, and they had an elite bench revamp. Really, they only had an 8-man rotation last year. Now they have a full 10-man rotation, and that makes things even scarier in Boston because they just got deeper. They got better than last year, and they dominated. They were a super team. With that being said, make sure to the like button, leave me a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button if you are enjoying today's video at any point. We're looking for about 200 likes on today's video, so if you could help us out with that, it'd be greatly appreciated. Now let's look at their elite role players, led by Drew Holiday, who in my opinion is the best role player, if not the second best, to only Derek White in the NBA. 13 points a game, 5 rebounds, almost 5 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Pretty much is the point guard for this Celtics team. despite the fact that he's been a shooting guard his whole career. Oh, by the way, he shoots 48% from the field and 43% from 3 on 5 attempts. Overall, Jrue Holiday is just the perfect guy to put on this team. He also has straight clamps. There he is guarding Julius Randle. Now he's going to put Jalen Brunson in a box, force a tough fadeaway contested shot. Now, once again, straight clamps here, this time on Jalen Brunson. Now he's going to meet Jaime at the rim. Get up, Jaime. Give me those. We're going the other way. And then he's just going to take this from behind Pauls from Karl Anthony Towns and go the other way with it. And then he also has his partner in crime, like we talked about, Derek White, who is also very good, very much a two-way superstar role player. 15.2 points a game, 5.2 rebounds, 4.2 assists, 1.2 steals, and 1 block a night for Derek White. Bald Derek White is a superhero. 46% shooting from the field, 40% from 3 on 7 attempts, and he has the ability, the unique ability as a role player to take over games like a superstar would. It's crazy. But between these 4 guys, now they also have Lonnie Walker. They have 4 slashers, make it 5 with Walker coming off the bench, that they drive and kick to each other, and it's very, very tough to stop, especially when Tatum and Brown get going downhill because they're walking paint touches. Now, Al Horford will be a starter to begin the year. With Kristaps Porzingis being out till Christmas, he is being called upon to step up. He averaged 8.6 points, 6.4 rebounds, 2.8 assists in 27 minutes a game last year, and was, still, even at his old age, a very, very good piece to the puzzle for the Celtics. Shot 51% from the field, 42% from 3 on 4 attempts. This year, he will be 38 years old. Crazy work. He's still going to be a very solid starting center, though, because he can shoot the 3 ball. He can still protect the rim a little bit, averaged over a block a game in just 28 minutes, and he will be a solid starter. And then you also have Sam Hauser, who just got that 4-year, $45 million extension. He averaged 9 points a game, 3.5 rebounds, 1 assist in 22 minutes a night last year, in what was a very, very solid role for him. And then obviously getting paid this summer. He shot 42% from 3 on 5 attempts, despite the fact that he didn't really play well in the finals. Still, one of their better pieces, and he was really good defensively, despite the fact that he didn't shoot it well. Brad Stevens is a wizard. I am convinced of it. This is absolute sorcery. The fact that he was able to build this roster with Jrue Holiday, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jayson Tatum, and Kristaps Porzingis, and then now have a bench unit of Peyton Pritchard, Lonnie Walker, Baylor Shireman, Sam Hauser, and Al Horford, and he has his next 3 first-round picks completely unprotected. Those are all his picks. There's no swaps or anything. Those are their picks. They're probably all going to end up at 30, but they're their picks. And then in 2029, Portland has their pick. Understandable. You had to go get Jrue Holiday, and then Boston has some sort of swap in 2028. But once again, you have picks in 5 of the next 6 years. You have your own pick in 4 of the next 6 years, and you're set up as the best team in the NBA for the next 3 years. Crazy work. I fully expect the Boston Celtics to repeat. I don't see a team beating them. They got better, and nobody else. The Thunder got better, but other than that, the Wolves maybe got a little bit better. We'll see what happens with slow-mo. Mavs got a little bit better, but, an old Klay Thompson. I love the Celtics. I love what they've done. With that being said, that's going to be it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like button, leave me a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button if you did enjoy today's video at any point. Like I said, we're trying to hit 200 likes on today's video. And with that being said, thanks so much for watching.